All right, let's get started, everybody. Thanks for coming. Busy night, so let's keep the crosstalk down to a minimum and try to stay on the agenda. Does somebody in the public have anybody want to talk about anything on the agenda? That's new business. Alan?
Mr. Chairman.
How you doing, Alan?
Thank you, sir. Just a hard copy for yourself. I'll read this quickly. My name is Alan Russo. I reside at 211 Denny Spring Road. You're right here in Gardner. I'm also a butter to the sludge landfill with my property at 500 Notre Dame Road. Following my comments relative to the Gardner sludge landfill enforcement order. First, thank you for keeping the sludge landfill enforcement order open and for continuing to monitor the situation. In August, I emailed you a Mass DEP March 10th wastewater facility inspection form completed by Dan Kropaska, section chief for wastewater management, that indicates that the sludge landfill is not in compliance. I repeat, not in compliance. It lists out many specific comments, including an outdated 2016 O&M manual, McClure Engineering not inspecting the outfalls, and BMPs not being followed. Since March, has the O&M manual been updated and reviewed with DEP for compliance? That's the question. Bullet 3, over the next few months we can expect that vegetation will die off, freezing temperatures, and more precipitation. These conditions increase the risk of slope erosion and further releases to the abutting wetlands. And lastly, I respectfully urge you to keep the enforcement order open and to continue your ongoing monitoring. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Anybody else have any comments on the agenda? All right. Moving right down the agenda, would someone like to make a motion to approve the meeting minutes of 9/22?
I'll make that motion.
Someone like to second that motion?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So moved as approved. No emergency certifications at this time. The next is a request for certificate of compliance. It's DEP 1600617, which is 95 Pearson Boulevard. This is the National Lumber Project. Is somebody here to represent?
Yes.
Come on up, state your name for the record, please.
David Villager.
You can just head right over here.
David Villager.
So you guys finished the project, I remember this was going on, and just never closed it out, or?
Yeah, I never closed it out.
What's it being used for now? The machine's out of there.
Nothing right now. It's gonna be used for storage of materials. Doors and windows.
So how did it come out that it was never closed?
I asked the builder that and he said that we kinda kicked him off the job because he was getting too expensive. And so he didn't finish the certificate of compliance.
You went out there to the door?
Yeah, structures.
Do you remember this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody have any questions or comments, or do you have anything, any concerns?
Is it, it meets all the codes? You know?
Yeah, that doesn't do with our codes, but our codes are good.
Okay, all right.
Did you give the city a copy of the as-bills?
Yes.
Are they in this folder, Justin?
They should be, yeah. Should
Is that
be
this one?
Yeah, it should be the, and then there's a statement by both the engineer and the builder that it should be in this file.
Which one's this as-built? This is what you're saying is the
I
as-built?
believe it's,
There's no stamp on here saying that it's as-built or certified or anything.
other side, that there should be, or. Sorry, it's in that level.
Is it stamped?
Yeah, they're stamped, but it doesn't say as, record of as-built. Just says design loads and stuff. Can you just confirm that these are the as-bills quickly?
Can you read it?
Yeah.
Do you have the statements as well?
Yeah.
That is stuff.
I know, but you know what, can you just send Justin an email with the latest and greatest and confirm that they're
Yeah,
as-bills
I'll
for
confirm
record?
it, yes.
Okay. So we're gonna vote on the order of condition, the certificate of compliance, just contingent on you sending us what you believe to be as-bills for record.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I was the wetland scientist involved with the permitting.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, and it's for the LVL building?
Yes.
Yeah, I happened to be out there this past weekend, and it was built according to what I remember the construction to be.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, just send him a record, a drawing. Someone like to make a motion to approve certificate of compliance for
I'll
95.
make that motion.
Someone like to second that motion?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for doing it the right thing here. Appreciate it.
Sorry I took so long.
No, it's fine. Thank you.
I'll be in touch with you today once we have this.
I'll get it to you tomorrow.
All right, next, enforcement order on the sludge landfill. Any update on that, Justin?
Not so far as, correspondence with other parties, but I did take a site visit out there with the Board of Health Director last week. There's no sign of any more recent alcohols or sediment or anything like that. And vegetation will be, if it's not already in dormancy, will be going into dormancy pretty soon, so we definitely should keep monitoring for the time being. But I might also reach out to DPW to see if we can get any more recent updates on some of their monitoring reports, because I believe it's been a minute since we received a couple of those, so that'll be my next step.
Okay. I'd also like to request the latest and greatest or up to date from the previous last date they gave us through to this month.
Yep.
All the inspection reports that they completed. And anybody else in the commission have any new comments on the sludge landfill? All right, let's keep it open and vote to keep it open until the November 24th. That'll give them enough time to get all those records together and submitted, and then our review on the 10th, and we'll postpone it or continue it on to November 24th. Someone like to make that motion to continue till the 24th?
I'll make that motion.
Someone like to second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Aye, so moved as approved. Next one is the enforcement order on 36 Nicole Terrace. How you doing?
Mary Ann Vigils, Realty Environmental. They conducted a site inspection this morning of the vegetation. It's fall, the leaves have come off. I did some close inspection. This is Nicole. We have multiple plantings of small shrubs. Those seem to have taken well. There were some larger, there were 1 gallon plantings of white pine.
Yeah,
Anyway, they do have pictures of it. I would recommend during the growing season next time to go out and see if they've leafed out and are thriving at that point. But everything seemed to be in good shape. There were some nibbles from the deer, but
Okay.
these guys, both of them didn't water
I
really
saw
well
that.
this summer. When the hose didn't reach, the buckets did.
So we, same thing for,
Yeah, for both of them,
yeah.
pretty much.
You guys have any questions or comments? Go ahead.
None of them appeared to die, right? They're just kind of maybe a little
Yeah,
stressed.
it's a little senesced, yeah, at this point.
And Justin, is this when you went to? You went to do it Brookside?
Oh, I did a quick drive-by observation on both. late last week. Definitely noticed, a lot of vegetation's growing on 36 Nickel Terrace, but not all site conditions are created equal. It was a little harder to tell to what extent, reestablishment occurred on 282 Brookside, but, at least I do see that at least a lot of the cherries are doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing that I'd be worried about is some of those thinner maples that were put more towards like the outside, cause they looked a little stressed even in the earlier stages of the drought itself. Kind of thing, but we should definitely keep an eye on those just to make sure that.
Hopefully we'll have some more water in the springtime too, than we've had this summer. It's most challenging conditions.
Yeah, but
But stump sprouting has been good too, really good.
right, and I can also confirm that, both of the property owners did do a lot, despite the drought conditions to try to tend to these plants, even, amongst, some places where we were almost in water ban and stuff like that, they tried to keep the program very well, so.
One of the thoughts I had was looking at Nicole today, the buffer zone in the wetland areas have revegetated with good wet meadow and grasses and so on. We've got straw wattles out there and silt fencing.
Pull them
and
out.
I'm looking to pull them up so that critters can pass through.
Yeah.
So, when they get a chance, on warmer days, people pull them out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I suggest slicing open the straw wattles and spreading the hay out. It'll decompose pretty quickly.
Okay, you guys all right with that?
Okay.
Yeah, as long as they get the plastic out.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think, continue it until April or let it go?
We have one more report required anyway, so
Okay, so we
let's
wanna,
wait till things leaf out.
Yeah, just see if they leave out, cause they all died.
Yeah, I know.
so what do you think April's fair or May?
I'm
I
going.
think it's more than fair.
Yeah.
May?
Yeah, May's,
May.
they're not gonna leave out in April.
Alright, let's push it to May 11th.
Okay.
Okay, someone like to make a motion
I'll
to
make that
continue to May 11th on 36 Nicole Terrace?
I'll make that motion.
Someone like to second that motion?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
On 282 Brookside Drive, someone like to make a motion to continue to May 11, 2026.
I'll make that motion.
Someone like to second that motion? What?
There's nothing growing out of that place, I mean,
Well, she owns the reporting, so she'll do one more and that'll be it.
yeah.
Okay, someone like to make that, second that motion for the 11th on 282 Brookside Drive.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Next, under hearings, request for determination of applicability, the Gardner Conservation Commission will hold a joint public hearing under MGL Chapter 131, Section 40, in the Section 40, in the Wetlands Protection Act and City of Gardner Wetlands Protection Ordinance, on a request for determination of applicability filed by Williams and Spragus LLC on behalf of J.J. McCarthy LLC, for the proposed installation of a new sewer line to set to take place at 150 Linus Allen Ave, Gardner. The map is W171011. A portion of the work will be set to occur within the buffer zone of an isolated vegetated wetland as well as riverfront area. Somebody here to represent?
Yes, I
And
can.
your name is?
John Tilton, Williams Project Engineering. Thank you. Do you have copies of the plan? I have one myself.
Okay, great.
You all see that?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Thank you. So this is, I'm here tonight for, say, just redesign, rerouting of the existing sewer line. This is located at 50 Linus Lane Road. And this is the site of the NRT bus facility. And over the years, specifically lately, in this location, they have a sewer line to be backing up and once a month, they have to go flush it out, to the point they brought porta potties in, it's been like that for a while. So they came to me, asked me to look at me, what the problem might be, and how to solve it. And so what we found from the existing sewer line, that is so flat, and it doesn't meet code, wasn't really constructed correctly. So they asked me to come out and design and make it work better, so. This is the site here, so here's the road out here, these are existing buildings out front, the access to the bus parking is here. We have isolated wetland here, and a wetland here. Where the sewer runs now is directly from this building straight out to the existing sewer main here. And so, when we sent crew out here, we just inverse, we found out that it is flat, too flat, so we want to reroute it down this way here, which activities within a buffer zone, and abutting up to the 30-foot no disturb. So that, our new design, that'll meet, you know, we're chasing the slope downhill, it gives us better slopes for the sewer, and a new sewer line, I think it's been clogged for so long. And we're gonna run it right through on top of this, there's a line runs from the back here, and trying to connect that as well, because I suspect that one is just as flat. So we just wanna not run a problem down the road for both buildings, so we're gonna drop a sewer manhole on top of that line and connect the two lines and then run it right down to the existing sewer line. And those are much greater pitches, we're almost like it's like less than 0.5%. So we gotta, I think max, I can't read that, 3% and 2%, so it really picks up enough gravity there. We are showing proposed siltation barrier here between the work area and the 30-foot buffer. And I have details, construction details. Justin's been great working with you along the way. He knows we had a lot of problems out there, but
Where's the pump?
there's no pump. We use gravity sewer. We were gonna go
Really?
pump, yeah. So we thought we could chase it down here to this point here and not have to pump it up to there.
Yeah,
You know, I did talk to sewer. They were pretty good. They were good to work with, but we had a couple designs. We had to pump it first, but we thought we could chase the sewer down. We want to connect this one into that one, this mirror here, by gravity. We can meet the slopes we need to by code, so.
I was thinking, yeah.
So why wouldn't you cut the angle off and make it shorter? Why are you going away?
Down here?
Yeah.
Because it pitches down this way, and we're just straight here, we're too high here. The street's actually much higher. So as it pitches down, our invert is much lower here than here. I'm not sure what the invert is there, but it's quite a bit. So we straight across, we have like less than 0.5% slope. Here we have 3.5, and I can't read that one here, and a 3% slope. So it gives us the slope we need to push, you know, the sewer gravity-wise downhill.
Good.
So that back line, it's already existing, is that gravity now?
With this one here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gravity, but it's also very flat. And I'm concerned, we can pick up to here, because it's still flat there. We get almost a whole foot of drop in the road. So by taking up here, we can kind of pull this line with it. Any sewer in this building here. This doesn't get much activity. The bathrooms are here.
So there'll be no issues with having two at that point and then going down?
Yeah, they merge in here, and there's just one line. And we would cut and cap these would be cut off out the street, cut and cap, remove, so just one single line from that manhole, all gravity.
How long is that line? From where they have to where it goes into the main?
That one here, it's about 60 feet to there, probably about 30, 90 feet total length.
And there's enough pitch to do it?
Yeah, I mean, we have a 3% here, I think 3.5, I can't read that, 2.5. So you want at least a 2% slope. This wasn't close, it was less than 0.5%, even less than that actually, so. And there's nothing upstream either to pull it down,
Yeah.
you know, so it wasn't working well. Not working at all. Any questions?
Just, what's the sewer department's, is fire in favor of this?
Yeah, I went by the sewer department and the engineering department, they communicated with me very well. They reviewed this back and forth, and Justin was involved too, what we wanted to do here,
Yeah.
so. Yeah, they saw it all, they had to approve it. You know, I forget who it was, superintendent, I forget his name. He talked to quite a bit with the sewer department about this
Yeah.
design here, so,
When do you propose to do this work?
as soon as possible. They use some porta potties, I don't know, the line department flushed out, but they have porta potties down there, they have staff in this building here.
How long have they had the porta johns out there?
I'm not sure, they called me probably at least 2 months ago.
Yeah, I think it's been about 2 months at this point.
How many times has it clogged since, you know, over the years, how many times do we know it's clogged?
I don't know.
It was, he didn't specific, but it seems getting worse and worse and worse now, I don't know. They flushed it, keep flushing it to the point where monthly or every other week they end up flushing it out.
And at the,
It was blocking
at
it.
the point that John initially contacted me regarding the situation, it was at a point where that methodology was no longer viable either, kind of thing, so.
It would clog without one too, it would flow back in the building, just stink and health problems.
Can you describe sort of what the, you know, how wide of the trench you have to dig, or,
Yeah, so it would be 5 feet deep, so the minimum cover, probably the bottom of the trench is 5 feet wide, but top, you know, if you don't use, probably could be 12 feet wide at some points. Or use kind of the barriers to protect the sidewalls, you can do that too, so it doesn't spill into the buffer zone area. So,
it will spill? The,
well, it's wide, so if it's still cut it down straight, they can use those trench barriers on the side, so it won't encroach into the 30-foot buffer.
it won't, no, okay.
Yeah, that's the whole point here, was they would have to put the siltation down first, that's a limited work line, nothing beyond that.
Do you know how many, sorry.
I was just wondering what the vegetation is of the current, where the proposed.
Where's the property line
now?
Is it,
The proposed vegetation.
it's trees and bushes, yeah,
Where-
It's all upland.
yeah, okay.
Where's your property line?
So from here, I'll show you.
Oh, I see, okay.
Yeah,
Wait,
they own both, there's a property here, there's a property right down the middle, they own both properties, right now.
so there's no yeah, okay.
Yeah, the
But I
front,
didn't see it on here.
I have a whole, do you wanna see the entire parcel?
No,
Okay. It's
no,
pretty, I have another plan on these.
no,
Can
no.
you just go over the elevation where it is now and where it's gonna go? I mean, it's really hard to see, and you're struggling up there, I don't know how we're supposed to make a determination when we can't even see what it is.
Okay, my glasses with this.
I know I'm old, but I'm over here with my phone and I feel like
Let me get my glasses on, take my light.
I think we should magnify glasses, seriously.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah, this happens a lot.
I think the budget.
that's a new manhole going in?
Right, correct.
That's all in the pavement area, right?
That is just, let's see here. So just outside the pavement area, here's the pavement area here. Okay, it's just inside.
So that bold line is not the paved area?
No,
That's, what is that line?
so here's the pavement area here, like that. We're putting it just outside in the grass area, not the road itself. So invert at the building is 98 out of, and our invert at the road is 94.8, so we're down quite a bit. We have a nice pitch from there to there. And the sewer manhole invert is
Yeah, I see the sewer.
96.2, so.
Yeah. And what is it today? What? is
Up
it-
here, it's about 97.83, and it's 98, so it's just tenths.
You know, if my kids are here, they'd be making fun of me right now.
What's that?
Oh, you're going. Alright,
It's just very, very flat. from here
Yeah,
to that point, oops.
I don't know.
Well, can I just ask real quick? You said 98, and then the manhole would be at 96, so it was 2 feet, you said it had to be at least 2 feet. I mean,
It's
it's
a
not
95.8
quite.
in there, it's out at 90, it's out at 98 the building, and the manhole's 95.8, and then at the street, it's.
Oh, manhole's 95.8?
Yeah, 95, 94.8 to the road.
No, the manhole, the new manhole's at,
Yep, I'm so sorry, the new manhole invert is at
you said 96 too.
96.2, sorry,
So that's not quite 2 feet. I was just curious, you said it had to be at least 2 feet.
No, 2%.
Oh, 2%, okay.
So we had slopes, 2.5 slope
Gotcha.
to the manhole, yeah.
Did you find that folder I asked you to find for this site? Remember I was talking to you, I wanted to see the folder from the previous.
2%.
submissions?
Oh, the other application.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ever find it?
Oh, I can go back and look.
No, I just didn't know you had time, I know you were away. Okay,
There's a sewer line there,
yeah,
just tying into it.
yeah. What type of erosion controls are you gonna have in place while you're doing this? I know we just briefly talked about it, but I don't see anything on this.
Yeah, I have a plan here,
Proper siltation controls.
yeah, right there, right in the
Oh, I
corner.
see it.
Yeah,
Mulch,
most stuff.
Proposed, sorry.
Yeah, the pros, if that's your prefer, I don't know if there's another siltation fence, it's, you know,
Yeah, I don't know.
doesn't really,
Don't-
we showing you both here.
Greg's the guy on that.
Well, I'd like to see more than what it is, but I'm trying to look at what it really looks like in the topo, if it would go that way, I don't see it. Where would you put that erosion controls on your drawing?
So that's right at the 30-foot.
You can-
Yeah, so it's here, it runs,
Yes.
I have it here and it runs like this,
Okay,
down that way.
alright, good.
It's between the water, and right,
So I'm looking at the picture on here, trying to,
yeah.
okay. And I know you said you wanna start ASAP, but what's the duration of work, how long would it be open in that area?
The contractor we spoke to, he's a local guy. I'm not sure how long it would take him to do that.
Do you have a contractor lined out,
Yeah, it's a local contractor, I forget, he was on the email suggesting, I don't remember his name, he said he works with the department all the time.
Yeah, I'm just, what are we gonna do about getting this to grow back at this time of the year? That's why I was asking how long, and I don't know when you can get plantings.
Yeah, I know.
What's the finish supposed to look like when it's done?
So, just grass, and, you know, backfill it, grass, loam and seed, but I don't think, it probably will be the springtime, so we can get some grass seed on there at this point.
We probably have them, maintain and monitor the erosion controls until plantings are able to be put
Yeah,
down
that,
and
listen,
established.
I do it for a living, that doesn't happen in the winter. Everyone just-
Oh, no, I meant like when they implement it in the spring and then they,
I mean, it's just a grassy area now, right?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
It's grass, brush,
Yeah.
it's kind of,
I saw the porta potties.
Oh, yeah. Alright, you have anything else you wanna discuss with us?
So can we make an order, condition for some type of like a hay put down to stop erosion now, and including barriers too?
Yeah,
I would just add, like, if this was the new that we built, I wouldn't be here now. I'd come in the springtime. and then-
yeah, now we're up
But
against it.
because the sewer's blocked and they've had it inside the building, disgusting, I guess, so.
Yeah.
We were trying to get here 2 weeks ago.
I know.
Yeah.
Alright, would someone like to make a motion to close the hearing on 150 Linus Allen?
I'll make that motion, close the hearing.
Someone like to second that motion?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
I'm alright with the job, I think we gotta move forward, get it done. I know there's been a lot of talk about that site, over the years and what they wanted to do.
Yeah,
And a couple times I was told that, if you let me do this, I'll fix all the violations on the site. So I'm really hesitant of what happens out there because of all the standing violations.
yeah.
And the owners never came before us again after. They gave us the ultimatum, which I'm never gonna accept. But in this situation, obviously, other people are being affected. and-
Yeah, I don't know the history, I
And
guess.
I know you don't, I'm just letting you know out there, there's quite a few violations.
Okay.
You have anything to add on this, Justin?
as far as questions.
Yeah, nothing.
I mean, can we have some, make sure that, you know, we have a siltation fence to stop siltation, but can we have something put down on the bare dirt to stop erosion?
Yeah, I think we were gonna go with a -3, and then, some type of additional erosion controls, whatever you find fit.
Yeah, I can talk with John about that and we can contingent upon the final determination on which methodology is best.
Yeah, whatever you guys think on site would be best with the control.
Okay, I'll work with Justin on that.
Yeah.
Okay, would someone like to make a motion to approve the -3 for 150 Linus Allen Ave?
I'll make that motion.
Someone like to second that motion?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Thanks very much,
Thanks.
appreciate it,
Thank you.
Thank you.
You want us to sign anything, or,
Yeah.
I think you gave it to me, Justin. Next on the agenda is notice of intent on Dunn State Park. The Gardner Conservation Commission will hold a joint public hearing under MGL Chapter 131, Section 40 of the Wetlands Protection Act, in the City of Gardner Wetlands Protection Ordinance, and notice of intent filed by AECom on behalf of Mass Department of Conservation and Recreation for a proposed drainage improvement and resurfacing project located at Dunn State Park on 289 Brill Street. It's map W 2716-2. Portions of the proposed work are set to occur within the buffer zone of an inland bank bordering land underwater. It's been given a DEP number 1600680. Somebody here to represent?
Yes,
Your name is, please?
Penny Fisher from the account.
Come on up. Give us a brief rundown of the project and an update where you stand today.
Yes. Hi, good evening. We came before you on August 11th to present the notice of intent for Dunn State Park. Mass DECR is proposing drainage improvements at the park. They're proposing to do various repaving throughout the park, including of the parking lot. They want to repave the pedestrian walkways. The new improvements that they want to make within jurisdiction include the improvement of the existing water quality swale, as well as creating a rain garden that will be within the buffer zone to bank to Dunn Pond. The updates since we came before you last time, DEP had requested that we resubmit the stormwater report to them. We sent that back in on October 6th, and then following that, they issued the DEP file number to us. We also, I believe, the last commission hearing, we had received a comment regarding the abutters notice, which we had sent a response to Justin about. Hopefully that all will circulate to all of you.
You good?
And that's kind of up to speed from what it was since last time.
What's the timeline?
I know DCR is just saying to Justin, DCR has kind of reprioritized a lot of things at the moment, so I don't have that information on hand.
Was there any significant changes in the, the stormwater management was resubmitted? I saw an earlier version.
Yes, DEP had come back and said that they had believed that we had said that we were exempt, and we just responded to say that we were not claiming that we're exempt, we were just we're claiming redevelopment. And so we sent it back to satisfy them that we had satisfied all of the standards under stormwater commands.
Yeah, do you have a maintenance plan now out there?
Not that I'm aware of.
You might wanna check, because I remember Melissa having one at one point, way back in the day, do you remember that?
I don't know.
When they did some of the repairs to the path around the pond?
Yeah.
You saw that in the notes from DEP about an O&M plan?
Yes.
Sorry, what were the notes? What were the notes?
That was pretty much, the castles over there.
They've been requiring,
Right.
Well, they also asked about the test pits at the rain garden. Does that need to be done? I mean, I didn't
Yeah,
see it.
our engineer had come back and said that we don't want to have any other impacts on the site, and kind of doing an analysis of the site itself, we were satisfied that what we had done for our analysis was.
Okay. I'm just going based on what the
Yeah,
comments
I don't know why that would be, just to make sure.
Based on
it's
text,
safe.
I guess.
Yeah.
But, application.
So you did see the comments, but you guys didn't provide a O&M plan, or was that not part of your contract?
Not that I'm aware of, yeah, I don't believe so.
Any questions or comments on our end?
Just on that note, if I could ask.
Go ahead.
There's gonna be a rain garden, then you said another swale or something, is that what you said?
Yeah, there's an existing swale on the property, we're going to do an improvement, they're going to add a new pipe underneath. It's going to help with infiltration already existing at the site. They're gonna do some improvement grading as well, just to make sure that everything that it goes downstream, it kind of collects down.
Yeah, so based on Greg's comment, I mean, we always get these come before us and then there's no plan to ever take care of it after that. So what do we do about that?
It's a good question.
I swear they've given Melissa, this is.
I mean, it's not
going back
really,
maybe
but
10
someone's
years.
gotta do it, and oftentimes it's not done, so we'd like to see something in writing through some O&M plan or something.
Well, DEP's comments are the same, that they expect it.
Yeah, so, I mean, I guess we could make that in order.
Well, you know, the state highway doesn't do it, or I guess they figure nobody else should have to do it.
I mean, it's not that they don't take care of, but they maintain the trails, but I wouldn't
I
say.
get it, I'm just saying, just to ensure that it
Yeah.
can be taken care of. Make it
Alright, so it seems like the DEP is saying we could just take that whole plan and use it for this one. I don't know how appropriate that is or not.
I don't know, I don't remember much. do you have comments on this?
I guess I would sort of hate to have that, part of our orders is, perpetual to use this O&M plan that's not designed for the system.
Yeah, I know.
Or, yeah, because I think the person can always say, well, no, we don't have one for this design.
It is a shame you're doing all that work and then there's no one there that's gonna really understand how to maintain it.
Right, of course.
Cause it was never maintained, that's why they had the problem, right? Cause it was never maintained.
Could've been on the design in the beginning.
When it was done. Right? Since it was done, well, 25 years ago, whenever it was.
Yeah.
You can condition annual cleaning at least.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You have any input at all? Nothing, you're quiet over there.
I'm always quiet, I'm just kidding. Yeah. But I mean, reviewing and potentially implementing a new O&M could be a valid condition to put, if the commission so wished. And, I mean, maybe, yeah, I'd say that's probably a condition, as long as they're amicable to doing so.
I don't think they have an option, even
Right.
if he's saying the same thing.
Yeah, if we say no,
When are you starting this work?
I don't have a date for that yet, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm happy to take this back to DCR, I just don't wanna speak for them, just because Tom Fulton's not here tonight, but, obviously I'm happy to take it back to them.
I think we should have the O&M before we approve anything.
I think so too, cause it's been an issue.
I hate to make
I would definitely, it's gotta been 8 or 10 years ago, they did a O&M plan when Melissa did some work over by the front of the building. She came before us, do you remember all this? I don't, were you just
No,
on there?
I remember when they put more sand down.
Yeah, all that too.
Yeah, and that was it. I went up and couldn't find the pile, but it was only, I don't know, it was crazy.
I mean, I'd like to continue and get the report, the O&M manual,
Mm-hmm.
and even if you sent it to us, we'd be able to vote, you wouldn't have to come all the way back for that.
Okay,
Okay. Do you think you can get an O&M manual together by the next meeting?
yeah, I think so.
Okay. I definitely would look for the other ones that, I remember it somewhere, we might even have a copy, but, so, if you guys are okay, let's, vote to approve to the 10th.
Okay,
Someone like to make a motion to continue, Dunn Park until November 10th.
I'll make that motion.
Someone to second that motion?
Second it?
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
okay, thank you very much, thank you.
The next is 42 Linus Allen, that's the one that's gonna be continued.
Yes.
You want to, I'm sorry, what was the date they wanted?
Next available meeting, which would be the 10th.
Okay, I'm not gonna read the whole thing again then. So for, 42 Linus Allen, would someone like to make a motion at the property owner's request to continue to November 10th?
I'll make a motion.
Someone to second that motion?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So move is approved. Old business, 170 Mill Street. At this time, there's no new update, right? You did take a site visit out there. Everything looked okay?
Did go out this afternoon, seems as though enough time has passed where you see a bit of vegetation reestablishing on some of the bits of land that were once underwater.
Thank you.
Including small cattails growing along the bank of the river, or I should say it's kind of like an elongated scour pool in a sense, kind of thing, just because you still have a little bit of impoundment, but not enough to cause concern, but, conditions haven't significantly changed, and we've been kind of lucky with, the very inclement drier weather that we've had over the past few months. I haven't checked the EA drought status in a moment, but I think even with all the precipitation we've gotten, we're still kind of in that zone, so. But yeah, I'll be continuing to monitor, and see if there's major changes. Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna continue this and keep it open. Would someone like to make a motion to continue to 12/8, December 8th?
Make that motion.
Someone to second the motion?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So we're gonna approve. Nature trail update, do you wanna kind of go over that? There's a couple of trees that's kind of still out there.
Sure, so the department was able to get in touch with the contractor and finally state the concerns about the condition of the planting, since they did not take, and so they're very amicable with working with us to resolve this. We're still pinpointing an exact site visit date, but I will be going out with both the director of the department and a representative from the contractor to go and look at the plantings and make sure that,
Did anything take? But they all died.
well, I mean, you still have a bit of central stem leaf growth from the river birches.
Little is the trouble.
I don't think it was the river
That would be great, yeah.
because where they are, I mean, because that's not where beaches boat, and it's right where their stage is about where they would typically ride.
Were the birches?
The river birches were
Down
slightly,
lower.
slightly lower, but yeah, if you-
But not enough lower, or?
they're low enough, and they are the only ones that survived, so,
What was the plan? What was the plan?
I mean, oaks are dominant there, that's not a problem, they just didn't get the right tree or didn't water it there.
So no, I said, who's supposed to be watering those the entire time, so it doesn't happen next summer?
as far as I know, it was within the 1 year warranty, so.
It was, I remember it said they were water trucks. The rate of the water.
Alright, so what do we do now, we just, let us know the meeting is and what the outcome is?
Yes, I'll keep commission updated when the meeting is, and then I'll try to see if you can coordinate getting our people on the chosen day too, so, can be a part of the discussion, if you choose, and then,
How not we?
now we, hasn't really changed, I mean, the stalks are about the same size that the stalks that actually did break through are the same size as they were, and I think we could discuss with the contractor, next steps and how to keep putting attention on that section as well. I'll see if there's part of the contract, also it's that section under the warranty as well.
Oh, so,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can they double up the tarps next time?
could, yeah, I think.
What was you put there?
Another layer of tar.
You know what, I think I told you about what I was told what's happening there. Birds hearing it, growing through the plastic, it's happened before.
What?
They're saying the birds are pecking through,
Oh,
they hear knotweed rubbing on the plastic and they think it's bugs, so they're pecking through. It's by a pretty reputable source.
No, my question was, why are you planting, what did take the first time? Well,
Oh,
I'm-
we were severe
What's the
drought,
first time?
didn't help.
No, this drought is gonna go away next spring. I mean, we may get a lot of water, but when water table like 8, 9, 10, 12 feet below where it should be, hey,
This is true, but these other homeowners that we heard from before were successful in planting
And
these.
they took care of them,
they were close to water table too.
and they watered them,
Yeah.
yeah.
They were paying attention to.
Why can't they put water bags on these things?
That's not gonna say for water bag on
Do that.
Well, that's-
Well, we also do have water bags, the opposite too, when I was looking through a bunch of,
We had a bunch of them, right?
yeah, we have a whole bunch, so we could
Do
probably.
you remember we
supply-
bought all those,
it. Try it.
all over the place?
Yeah, but we could supply the water bags,
Why
and
don't we do that? Alright,
so you were doing it different.
No, I think the species selection was okay.
Yeah.
They just,
If you were
not
chestnut,
enough water.
you chestnut oak or something, or,
Just
Yeah.
up and down, let them do it.
alright, let us know that meeting is, so we could attend.
Yep.
How's it going, pro work color?
It is.
I haven't heard any official progress on
Is
that.
Jason talking to somebody on this?
As far as I know, he does have a contact, yeah, but I don't have,
Is he the one that's been communicating?
it asked for him to send the response to the,
On record, did you ask Jason to copy me in his communications on this culvert?
I asked, yes.
I'm requesting. No, and I'll take the ask and request, and revisit the request. Thank you.
I'm gonna say something now, we're little fish. That, the people on that,
Well,
they could really, they
they're doing a lot in the city and next year, just so it's in their best interest.
yeah, right, that's true.
And
But they don't see it that way.
Oh,
I don't think they're invited to us. Whatever.
alright, thank you. New business, you got something else?
I was gonna clarify, is it a National Grid culvert or, I mean, who's,
They own,
It seems like
they own the.
they own the area, but I don't, so, but I guess my concern is, we're 4 months into this and it seems like we're just saying we're not sure who's in
Well,
responsibility.
they go back and find out who owns the culvert, not the land.
Okay.
There might have been a right of way. I think that's what caused discrepancies.
The thing is,
Right away,
when
they
they-
own right away.
when they come in to replace all of those poles, they're not gonna be able to drive a truck across that.
Well, then they'll fix that.
Yeah, that's true.
Pole tires, towers.
Yeah, yeah. Our new business, project status update discussion for DEP 160067 Keys Conservation, the county land trust, those guys.
Okay.
How you doing?
Good.
We got some elevation changes out there?
Yes.
Never happens in construction ever.
No, never find ledge.
Never.
Emily Reno, North County Land Trust. I wanted to give you an update, and also I had some questions so that we can make sure we're in line with closing our road conditions when we get there, which our excavation contractor is like a day away from being done. He just is waiting for me to get the full, we're good before he pulls his equipment off site. Cause he had, so basically, we had our engineered plan, he tried to work to the plan but hit ledge and some buried cement stuff from the previous construction. And so the grades are, like, the slopes and everything are close to the plan, but they're a little bit higher than
What's a little bit high? How many are you talking, 10 feet? 5 feet, 2 feet, what?
probably about 10 feet, but
Probably.
I don't have a tape measure, I didn't go measure it.
You can't really measure the tape.
Or like, I don't have the exact elevations, like, I don't. So basically why I'm here is the site is what it's gonna be as far as our, contractor explained to us that that's what they're capable of doing with the machinery. So, I wanna understand what we need to bring to you in order to close the work conditions, considering it's not the exact measurements that our engineer plan had. I talked to BSC, who helps with permitting at the beginning of the project, and they said, well, we can have our stormwater people go out and look and sign off that the stormwater is either the same, or what the difference to what they reported in the original stormwater plan might be. If we needed to do an as-built, that would be incredibly challenging for us financially. So I'm just trying to figure out what.
Well, I'm gonna get a couple things on that.
Yeah.
I've never done this before in my life, so they should bring a total point station out there and just put some points on the drawing and call it a day. And they'd have to do that anyways, they were gonna confirm what grades they had on the drawings, match what the site was. So the cost should be zero, on that, so that's something you should talk about with your contractor. Because he's already probably told you they're 10 feet off, so that means he shot it with total point.
No, he hasn't told me, he basically said this is what I can do, and he didn't measure it.
Well, he needs to measure, cause he didn't measure it per contract.
We're not gonna give you, go ahead.
I'm not asking for go ahead, I'm asking for what.
No, I know, but you know, it's like,
What I would want is something from BSC or engineer record was to state that, like you said, the stormwater runoff, what the impact could be, because that's gonna change the outcomes.
Okay. Yeah, from the stormwater report, what I talked to BSC about was that all the soil there was very porous already, everything was draining super well even before we did
Oh,
the
yeah,
site
been out
work.
a couple times.
So, they're pretty confident that they have their guy go out and, re-look at things, but, and we've had no erosion issues even before we did site work, and there's some, massive piles of unsecured stuff, so, okay,
How big
so.
an area are you talking about? Approximately how big area is it, the DA original plan?
So it's a whole site area,
Oh,
a
okay.
little under 20 acres.
Okay.
Site area.
The whole thing is all off everywhere.
Yes, so basically, like I said, the contours are similar to the engineered plan, but just the actual height of everything is a little higher than the plan had indicated, just because they hit some ledge and they hit some stuff that could have moved.
They're gonna plant on that still, like the grasses and stuff, or is that gonna naturally take over?
So we're doing a little of both. We're gonna do a little bit of seeding planting. I'm actually meeting with Chris Beal, one of the city ecologists on Wednesday. Out there, he was kind of our consultant on the actual habitat restoration piece, so I'm taking a walk with him Wednesday afternoon to kind of re-get his assessment to figure out how much do we plant, what exactly do we plant, what are the best places to strategically plant, and then we let it kind of takes time and things spread. We do still have a seed bank of blue stem there, which is the biggest species that we're looking to have expand.
Good.
Yeah, we did touch the site across the street from where the giant mounds are, so there's still some really good little blue stem over there to spread.
Now, do you have control points marked on site out there that are gonna meet?
We didn't from the beginning either.
So the BSC know what elevations they need to be at, or any control points?
how's the machine over there now?
That's what I'm going with that.
So we
I know
had,
funds were tight, so that's a different situation.
well, and the engineer we had to do the plan was not BSC, the engineer we had to do the plan was Chris Otter, and so when we hired the contractor, we gave him that plan, the contractor his plan. BSC did the stormwater report and did all the permitting.
So there's no control points anywhere on the drawings or anything on site? There's no benchmark anywhere that they've used?
Not that I know of.
There has to be, how else would they?
Yeah, how is?
Come on, man, you know.
What about you're out of San
It doesn't make sense, you run a machine,
I mean, this is my first rodeo with all this too, which is why I'm here, to make sure that I'm,
yeah,
like,
I realize
understanding
that.
what's needed,
You
so.
spent the week? Okay, let's continue.
I'm with Greg, I think for cost wise, you can get with the total stakes or something like that, points around that area, so we at least know, and you know, when you go to get it in work condition, what those, or certificate compliance, whatever, what elevations are in different places. Doesn't have to be, a million contours, but you gotta know what,
I'll talk to you after the meeting.
yeah, what these things are.
Yeah, I would love some
Yeah, just,
guidance, yeah.
I think it's a big deal, I just we're trying to make sure you guys get what you can get in
For
there.
sure,
and
and
everything, yeah.
that's why I wanted to come and meet with y'all, because I wanna make sure we're, making everybody happy with what they need.
Okay,
And as you know, I don't build anything, so for us, it's
Okay.
kinda like.
it's a good point for the most part, but it'd be nice to know what it is, in case there's a storm running, or runoff in the future.
Yeah.
And I don't know how BSC can do that without points.
You can't do it.
I don't know that they were thinking that they would calculate the elevation, I think they were thinking they would just confirm stormwater movement and infiltration.
Okay, we're gonna keep it make it work right now.
I do have one other thing update on, I
Oh, wait, you got something else? Here we go, here we go, go ahead.
for you.
What was like 2 years ago, Doug?
This one is really specifically for you.
Oh, what is it?
I submitted the vernal pool certification.
That one, yeah, thank you very much.
Yes, so it's submitted,
Yeah,
and
awesome.
we will hopefully hear back from the state.
Pretty well, cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for prompting me.
Let's get it.
We just put one strike off you.
Alright, the other one was, we need a vote to approve the expenditure of $1,680 for the Alscoutis mowing from Ms. LaPierre. Someone take the motion to approve.
Has he already done it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I made my motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Utility notifications, MECO, any update on that?
So, goes for Mass Electric, gonna be doing a couple of utility pole refurbishment and replacement within their existing lines.
When?
One of them for fall and winter of this year.
Okay.
One of them is set to be, I believe, parking probably and Street. I remember sending them to email, but I don't remember putting them up in the packet form.
Okay.
Typically, at least the extent of the work.